Hey guys, it's Zachariah, and today we're going to be talking about tapping into your inner child to manifest worlds. Okay, guys, again, I'm Zach the Life Coach on Instagram. I'm an artist, I'm an author, I'm a quantum alchemist. Okay, I help people transition into new realities. What has drawn you to this page right now is because right now you are looking to transition into a new reality. Okay, if I say something that you don't agree with, feel free to leave. Okay, feel free to leave. But I warn you, do not give it too much of your energy, because whatever you hate or dislike, you attract more of it into your life. Okay? Now, everyone has a truth, and whatever they put belief in to be true will become their truth, and that's what they will see in their reality. So today, we're going to be talking about your inner child and why you are still a child right now, but understanding that the reality that you live in now was created by you. You created this reality. Okay? The people that came into your life, the antagonists, your parents, peers, teachers, preachers, pastors, politicians, the news, all these people, when you were a child, they entered your life and they gave you information. What we're doing now as adults, we're unlearning a lot of these things that were given to us as children. And I'm not saying that the people in our lives told us the wrong thing or saying that what they told us was bad. What I'm saying is it might have applied to their reality and it might have been a truth in their reality, but we all live our own realities and we all have the ability to create our own worlds. That is one of our gifts, okay? One of our beautiful, beautiful gifts. What we call true becomes our truth, as I said earlier. And so you manifest more of these truths and you start to see it and more in your reality. So for some people, they grew up Christian. And so everything they see in their reality now, it correlates with their religion. Some people grew up Buddhist. So everything they see in their life, it correlates with their religion. Okay? Both of these are true. You understand? Both of them are true. Okay? These are two different realities. And so what I'm saying is, as a child, you created these realities. Like Lego blocks, your belief stimulated the realities to be drawn to you. And as you grew older, these things compounded into the physical reality that you are walking in now. And so when we are transitioning into new realities, a lot of the times we have to let go of these past beliefs, because these past beliefs will keep someone anchored in a past reality. You understand? So we're going to first start there. And again, if you need to rewind this, you can rewind this. But understanding that if it's something in your life right now that you don't like, there's a high chance that this is a trigger that started from a trauma that happened to you when you were a child. Okay, real quick, without going too much into that, we're going to talk about traumas, we're going to talk about joys, okay? And throughout your day-to-day life as an adult, that's usually what you're experiencing. You're experiencing triggers, and these are all things to solicit your emotions, right? To take you back to a certain frequency or reality, okay? And these triggers can take you back to a place of joy, or they can take you back to a place of trauma, okay? So to get rid of one of the other, you do the same thing, okay? Just like you can, now hear me out, because some people will call this controversial, but I want you to listen, okay? Just as you can create an alternate future reality, you can also visit an alternate past reality, okay? And sometimes this might not apply for some people, and sometimes it will apply. Just as there are a billion different alternate futures that you can walk into with your belief. There are a billion alternate paths that you can also visit. Just as you can change your future, you can also change your past. The things that trigger you in response of joy or trauma right now or in your adult life, all of these things are traced back to your childhood, okay? And so if you want to change one of these triggers that are happening in your present, you have to change your childhood, okay? What you experienced in your childhood. You have to go back to an alternate reality. Now, before you do that, I advise that you give peace and you let go of whatever thing that happened to you in your past. And for some people, like I said, that's harder to say than others, okay? But if you are able to, let go of it and give it peace. Every party that was involved, give it peace. And now that you have done that and you have cleared your conscience, now you can imagine an alternate reality. And you can imagine anything you want, okay? You have to understand that all of these, there are infinite realities and they're all true. Whatever you give belief to, whatever you give your emotion to. So as you go back to a childhood memory, whether it was joy or it was a trauma memory, go back to that memory, change the memory, and give it emotion. Put your emotion behind it. And by doing that, you will pull this new memory into the present reality. You understand? And so now, if a trigger from the past tries to come up, the first thing that will come to your mind is the new alternate reality that you visited. Okay? And you will give your energy to that alternate reality. And the more you do this, the more you visit the alternate past reality, the more you will start to bring it into your present reality. You understand? And as I stated, there are infinite realities. So you can imagine anything that you wish to imagine. A lot of the times when people, I think really most people, when they want to envision a better future, they always look forward. They always look later. What I'm telling you is that you can look to the past and you can envision a past reality where the things that you're going through now, you weren't going through those things as a child, or the things you went through as a child. Maybe you went through, and I have to be very careful when I speak because I manifest. So I like to, when I talk about past and future, I like to talk very lightly. Maybe there's a past where you didn't get to eat any chocolate. What I'm saying is you can go back and you can see yourself in a chocolate factory, okay? And by doing that and seeing that vision, meditating on that, visualizing that, and giving it your emotions, you will now walk into the present where you will find yourself in a chocolate factory. Maybe you never saw yourself, or maybe you never experienced winning $10 million, okay? Maybe you're just thinking about maybe one day in the future you'll win it, and you're visualizing on future things happening. What I'm telling you is you can go back to your past and watch yourself win the $10 million as a child. You can watch your parents win the $10 million as a child. You can watch your best friend win the $10 million as a child, and you getting to reap all of the rewards. And those rewards that you reaped, you will start to reap all of those rewards in your present. That's what I'm telling you. This is the power of tapping in to your inner child to create worlds. This is what I do as a quantum alchemist, okay? This is what I do with my clients, and it's some powerful stuff. And this is why I charge $4,000 an hour. Because we're changing worlds, okay? And here's the thing about changing worlds. You might go into an alternate reality, but the people around you, they never go there. There is a reality, if let's just go into politics. There is a reality where Hillary won, okay? Right now, there is a reality that people have experienced from, I believe it was 2016, where Hillary Clinton won, and she changed the whole landscape of politics, okay? And I'm not for either side, red or blue. It's all part of one bird. But hear me out. When it comes to magnetism, we attract the things that we don't like the most, because opposites attract, okay? So what I'm saying is, if in 2016, maybe you were against a certain candidate, and maybe you talked very negatively about a certain candidate, there is a possibility that your energy manifested that candidate as president. You understand? And now you are living in a reality where he is president. What I'm saying is, there is a reality where someone did not do that, and they are living in an alternate reality. But you are experiencing this reality. Okay? This is, ooh, now we're getting deep. This is what people talk about when they talk about hell and they talk about heaven. Okay? It's all a personal inner experience. It's what your belief is about where you are at any given time. Okay? And so it's the frequency that you carry. And we talk about generating these frequencies. And so as a child, you have the most imagination. You have the most creativity. You have the most emotions. And these are all, and you're very active. You're very active, right? When I was a kid, they said, go build a castle. I started getting all types of stuff put together. I watch my children do it now, right? They're so active, right? Anything is possible to a child. That's why the Bible, it says in the scriptures, it says the kingdom of heaven belongs to those like these. And he's talking about the children, right? It's because that is the closest we are to God as children. Because that is when our emotions are the highest, our actions are the highest, our creativity is the highest, and our imagination is the highest. These are all the elements to manifesting. And what I'm telling you is, now as an adult, your senses have become dull. And the things you get excited about now, if you look at it, what do they say? Boys with their toys, right? These toys, these are things that you always wanted as a child. These are things that you played with as a child, right? And so you get excited when you tap back into that energy. So this is what you need to learn to truly start manifesting new realities, to tap back into these alternate realities, is you need to tap into your inner child. Okay? Woo! Man, this is a good one today, guys. I have so many examples I can talk about. And for me, because I have multiple streams, because like I said, I'm a quantum alchemist, so I'm always going into different realities. Okay, so I have people that they only know me for photography. I have people that only know me as a herbalist, right? I'm talking about doctors prescribe my products. Look at this. Zachariah's got me on there with the hat. Ugh. Zachariah's anti-inflammation herbal cream. Got all these good herbs in here. There are people that only know me for that, you see. And then there are people that only know me for this stuff, for coaching. So there are all these different realities. There are people that only know me for my necklaces, right? Off the neck. There are people that only know me for my art off the wall, right? As an art dealer. Because one day I said, hey, I've been doing these photos for 15 years and I keep having to book these photo shoots. And as a photographer, I'm going on a tangent, but as a photographer, my mentor at the time, he said, hey, Zach, just create one thing and sell it over and over and over. Create one thing and keep making money off of it. So one day I said, I'm going to be an art dealer, right? And so I started to automate art and I started to sell art. And now I've made tens of thousands of dollars off of art as an art dealer, okay? I'm getting into some personal business now. So, but all of these things go back to my childhood, okay? And one of the best things that I've done for myself is to take the time and go back and trace the roots. Trace each one of these different streams back to the source. And it always led back to me as a child. As a child, I got my first camera when I was 13. Okay, I tell that story. It was an amazing time with these necklaces. Like I said, all my necklaces, if you look at Off the Neck on Instagram, most of my pieces, they look like treasure, like something from a pirate's chest. And so I remember watching Indiana Jones as I was a kid, right? And how I loved Indiana Jones, and a lot of my pieces look like something that he would find. So this is a childhood thing that I brought out, and now I'm able to sing my song, and the song is so powerful because there are years and years and years of joy that have been built up, and this reality itself is built upon that. And so when I sing that song, oh man, it's woo! This is why I'm able to go around and just talk to people about my necklaces and get orders. You understand? I don't have to do marketing. I just go and talk to somebody about what I do. And I look on my phone and or ching, I got a $700 order. So tap into your inner child to create worlds, okay? Listen, guys, thank you again for another powerful lesson. So ways to support, because it's all about reciprocity. I'm able to give back because people have given so much to me already in my multiple various streams. And I understand that I am a tree and I have fruit, and this fruit is ripe. And so for you to find me today, it's because you were desiring this information and you were in the frequency to receive it. So congratulations on that. And if you do want to support, you can Cash App. My Cash App is Zachariah Books, in all caps, Zachariah Books. You can go on Instagram if you want to buy a necklace, or Etsy, Off the Neck Jewelry Company. If you know anybody that has any pain, let me see if I can show this. If you know anybody that has any pain, inflammation, this also helps with neuropathy, MS, a bunch of autoimmune issues. Go to goodybutters.com. That's my wife's website where I sell it. And if you want to pick up one of my books, I have a lot of them out now. I have amazing, powerful affirmation book on Amazon right now. It's called Coordinates to the Infinite. Over 1,000 powerful affirmations and a life-changing technique that will help you create realities. That is also on Amazon. Just look up Zachariah Lee Jones, okay? And follow me on Instagram at Zach the Life Coach. And again, remember, share, like, subscribe, comment, and share a testimony, okay? Y'all have a blessed day. Happy manifesting.